This is a picture that I hope to have one day. If anybody out there can draw, we got any artists out there, I want to have this picture drawn huge, put it up in my house, and keep it for a long, long time. Hello, I'm Brandon Aiyuk. This is My Career in Looks, presented by Microsoft Surface. The first one here, we got a picture, young BA, with the miniature dreads when I first started my dread journey at the Combine in 2020, I believe. And this was my mugshot from the Combine. Even just looking at this picture, the draft process was crazy. It's a little bit stressful. Like, you could just feel all the emotions, the ups and downs, the crazy times, just looking at the picture at that moment in time. But it was a fun process and something that I'll remember forever. Really, like, the emotion is, like, you really can't describe it, but it was a very, very, very special moment for me and my family, and one that I'll remember forever. This picture right here, this is a picture from my rookie season. You know, just getting into the clothes. I've always been big on clothes with my brother and my cousin. They were always big on clothes, so once I got into the league and got to finally start wearing different things, this is where I started wearing a little vest with the turtleneck, and shoes matching the belt, and then you see the mask, the COVID mask. That'll tell you what time it was. Everything that I wear is something that I hand-picked and put together, so no styling. The red carpet, you know, it's gonna be it's showtime. It's showtime. When you wake up in the morning, you get ready, you get fly, put on your clothes, put on your jewelry, get in your car, driving into the stadium, get out of the stadium, the camera's rolling and the red carpet out for you. You know it's time to put on a show. This picture right here, this picture is gonna be a picture that stays with me probably, no, most definitely for the rest of my life. I have this picture hung up in my house. I have this picture at my parents' house. This picture was a moment in time that I think will forever be stamped in my history, and also hopefully 49er history, in just terms of a play being made. But this is a picture and a play that I will definitely remember forever, and it'll always be up in my house, and I always keep that football. It was an Eagles game. I cannot remember the exact moment in the game. We didn't end up winning that game, so that was the only thing about this picture that I did not like about the picture. It didn't end up with a win. But I definitely do remember this play, and I remember being a rookie and the whole entire team coming off the sidelines and meeting me in the end zone. And I feel like that was my moment when I truly became a San Francisco 49er. This picture right here, this is a picture from, I want to say the off season, my first off season, when we first brought these throwbacks in, and we had a huge media day with the guys just hanging out wearing these jerseys. Jerry Rice over there hanging out with us. Huge photo shoot day, super fun day. But yeah, this is when these jerseys we first announced these jerseys coming out. Okay, this was last year, green and blue, jean jacket set, with the turtleneck again, and then the classic red bottoms underneath. I think now this was last year, so it's a little bit different. I just had pieces that I would put together that I probably pre-planned. Now that I have a lot more clothes, I kind of just dress based off how I feel. So like right now this week, I'm kind of feeling like a little, you know, I'm like, we got business to handle, but I'm feeling a little just mellow. So I'll probably go like with a smooth little sweatsuit, velvet sweatsuit, but I'm still feeling fly though. So sometimes I might just be feeling like we're on the road, like a regular sweatsuit. This week I'm more of like a high-end velvet sweatsuit this week for my chill vibe. But back at this point in time, it was more just like whatever I had, I would just put it on. So yeah. Okay, this right here, this was last year. We went up to Seattle. You know how Seattle gets, so you got to bring out the puffer coat, Burberry puffer coat, with the denim black wax jeans and brown Yeezy boots. Just chilling, something light, something light. It feels great because, like this picture as well, we also did not come out with a win, so we need to clip this year's Seattle pictures in here because those are 2 victory outfits to complete the sweep of them dudes up there. So yeah, this picture right here, this picture right here, my dog's right here. Well, first, he's not really in the picture, but you see him right there, number 19, Deebo Samuel. He hanging out. And then you see my dog right here, George Kittle, coming to celebrate a walk-off touchdown win in Cincinnati around this time last year. You see the weather, you see the long sleeves. You just see what football means to us right here in this football, and what winning feels like to us. So you got to the trick is, when you celebrate with George, you got to get there a little bit later when he's kind of calming down a little bit, because you get there too early, it's a little bit too much. So you got to calm down when you see George. But this one, George came up to me. I think we were just sitting there waiting for the call because we weren't sure if we got in on this one. So we were just standing there, and then we saw the replay, and then here comes George. I mean, no, now it's just kind of where I just get in the end zone and I just vibe. I just feel it out. Like, it's the same way with clothes. I feel like when you try to plan a touchdown celebration, it doesn't really end up, it never usually goes as planned. So you kind of just got to feel it out, get in the end zone. Also depends on what type of touchdown it is. If it's like a catch in the end zone, it's a little bit different, more cool. If it's like make 20 people miss and get to the house and run for 70, then it's like, okay, now you might jump in the crowd, like go to, I don't know. You never know, but it just depends on what type of touchdown it is. This right here, this is one of my favorite ones. This was also from that same game in Cincinnati. A full entire North Face set, head to toe. Got the fur bucket hat with the jacket and the fur pants to match. Going into Cincinnati and getting ready for a dub. I think most of the time I'm usually pretty comfortable in whatever I put on. But when it gets cold, I like to go like big jackets and puffers and pants or sweats like in this one. But I like when it gets cold because you can do more. You can put on more stuff. You can just style it a lot more just because it's not hot, and you can still be comfortable. This one right here, going into LA. The last game of the regular season last year. Everything on the line, our whole entire season on the line. We're going to LA. We had to win in LA to keep our season alive. We sprung off a few wins in a row, and this was the last one to get us into the playoffs. And you can see the vibe. No panic. We're chilling, coming through. Louis shades. Got the button up. Opened up a little bit, see the chest. We got to show our chest hairs in this game because it's a huge one. And then I got the same shoes as the last picture, just the black pair with the black pants, going all black. We're going on a mission in LA, and we got the job done. Here we go. Now we're getting into this year. Hanging with the dudes, Jimmy GQ. Very fitting right now. But yeah, just hanging out. We got picture day. They gave me the little disposable camera. I was taking pictures of the guys, and they were taking pictures of me. But just hanging out, you see I got the dreads up in the pineapple style. I got the color in the dreads, got the shades, cool and hanging out, just vibing, chilling. I was the only one that wasn't like super familiar with the disposable cameras. And he was very thrown off by the fact that I wasn't very aware of the disposable camera. I'm not sure. I was born in 1998, so I'm not sure when those were. Yeah, no. When I was at prom, we had iPhones, so cannot relate to that one. This picture, also, I was actually about to post this on Instagram in one of my dumbs. When I post on Instagram, I like to post multiple pictures. But this one right here, this is the guys right here. This is the guys on a road trip. You see, top hat right here, big silver back. He's always clean. Head to toe, he's always clean, hanging out. This one I just got. This was a chill one, just blue. I can't remember exactly where we're going, but it was nice early in the season, nice weather, so just hanging out. You see Deebo, you know Deebo cleaning and Ray Ray. Ray swear he's so clean. He be clean too. But this is the guys. And then so this is what I meant by like just chill, sweatsuit, hanging out, getting off the plane, no look candid, coming off the plane. We had just left from the Greenbrier in West Virginia, so we're tired. Got to get a win. Just chilling, but still ready to handle business. So I go with the essential sweatsuit. You know, we get on the plane, eat some food, kumbaya with the guys, chill, go handle business, come back, get a win, get back on the plane, listen to music, eat some more food, talk. So into jewelry, this is my this is one of the first pieces that I got made. So I got just the B. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but sometimes the guys wear the towels. Juwan, DG, Deebo sometimes, but it's just endear and tight to me and my son. You know, we're both BA, so that's a logo we got for both of us. So this was also LA game. And then you see the all-white Louis, head to toe. You guys could drop the picture from my Instagram in here too, with this on. And then this picture right here, recently, we were able to take a trip up to the Boys and Girls Club here in San Jose, and just hang out with the kids there. I grew up in the Boys and Girls Club, so I always loved to go hang out with the kids over there because when I used to be there and guys would come up, it meant a lot to me. So I like to go back there. And then recently, probably 2 weeks ago, was my cause, my cleats, and I got to wear cleats, my blue and pink cleats that were in cause of the Boys and Girls Club, but also had the names of all the kids that I got to hang out with in this group. So yeah, this is a good one. I like this one. These kids at this Boys and Girls Club, you know, the kids are different. All the kids are different. These kids were very excited. They weren't shy at all. They were very talkative. I felt like the pressure was on me because they were just fully who they were. So, but I love to see that, just hanging out with them. But I think playing this game with these kids, they had a lot to say. They were a handful. So I can't pick out any one thing, but I was just excited to be around those kids and hanging out with them, with a bunch of kids with a bunch of energy. So this picture right here, Sunday night, you know, the whole country's watching. And I feel this is about that time where the 49ers fully put their stamp on the league, and started to let people know the type of time that we were on and how we were going to come for the rest of the season. And we're a couple weeks past that, and you still see. But this moment in this picture, was early on in the game. You know, we get a first down, we're moving the sticks that way. My dog Deebo, he's always right there. He's always right there, you know. You wouldn't know who caught the ball in this picture. Because that's just how we have fun. That's how we ride. That's how we do it. This one, I kind of stepped out of just the basic colors, black, white, matching from head to toe. That's a little bit easier. This one was a little funky, wacky, stepping out a little bit. I like this one, but the past couple of weeks I've been into the shiesty masks, as people like to call them, but these ones are more, they got the texture for December, November, when it gets a little bit cold. And then lastly, this one right here, like you said, the red carpet. Got to pull up with my son, got to hang out with him. You see what he got on. He got on the all-white Young BA with the 11 hoodie, white beanie, sweats and some J's. And then I got on just all brown essentials, cargo pants, easy boots again, fresh retwist. And then my other, as you see, my other chain that I had made with the same logo, just without the border. So this is one of my favorite pictures. This is a picture that I hope to have one day. If anybody out there can draw, we got any artists out there, I want to have this picture drawn huge, put it up in my house, and keep it for a long, long time. So yeah.